Number 17, Marco Caballero. Number 4, Paolo Niang. Number 14, Alessandro Giuliano. Number 69, Michelle Tino. Number 5, Sammy Meda. Number 10, Peter Water. Number 8, Aiden Gully. Number 13, Luca Marfico. Number 11, Jaden Aguero. Number 23, Mateo Stanton. Number 3, Zachary Terrain. Number 7, Nathan Bello. Number 19, Peter Polachel. Number 29, Rashandre Callender. And number 18, Oliver Sankar. And our team officials, we have head coach, Franco Cordadero. And now the lineup for the home team, the Oak Ridges Knights. Number 4, Jacob Caruba. Number 5, Aoi Reno. Number 6, Adriano Angelo. Number 7, Nathan Borges. Number 8, Russell Bolton. Number 9, Dylan Cranberry. Number 10, Luca Riccardi. Number 11, Panayiotis Cavalli. Number 12, Francisco Caravello. Number 13, Gabriel Moreno. Number 14, Samuel Esposito. Number 15, Matthew Salmon. Number 16, Matthew Tempuri. Number 18, Daniel Strauss. Number 21, Matt Pasquale. Number 23, Nathan T. Number 25, Donovan Szymanski. Number 28, Mariano Mascangeli. Number 30, Stefan Camarandira. And we have coach, Tali Fami, and assistant, Mario Frato.
Let's go, boys!
And we will introduce our match officials who are appointed for today's MilkUP Ontario Cup final. We have referee, Leanne Tremblay. Assistant referee, Eric Hartman. Assistant referee, Majid Amasi. And fourth official, Justin Fortuna. Fans, special guest with us today, Regional Director of the South on the Board of Directors of Ontario Soccer, we have Alice Jones. Fans, if you're able,
welcome to the Zenkin Automotive Soccer Center in Bolton, Ontario for this final game of the day. It is the men's under 21 MilkUP Ontario Cup final between the Bolton Wanderers White and the Oak Ridges Knights. It is a battle of the OSL Central divisions, one in the provincial, one in the regional. So these two teams haven't faced one another, but we'll be seeing that here this evening. My name is Martin Ohms, and I'll be giving you the play-by-play commentary for the two teams as the two teams get their opening handshakes, and we're ready to get things going very shortly. Let's introduce the two teams, starting with the Oak Ridges Knights. In goal will be Marbury Butt. In front of them will be Jacob Karuba, Dylan Quanbury, Luca Riccardi, Paniotis Babalis, Samir Asfahani, Matthew Salmon, Daniel Strauss, Matt Pasquale, Mason Pye, and Jonathan Szymanski rounds out the starting 11, coached by Tali Fahmy for Oak Ridges. They're playing out of the OSL Provincial Central Division with a record of 6 wins, 0 ties, and a single loss. They'll be going against this Bolton Wanderers Soccer Club squad. In goal will be Matthew Rossi. In front of him will be Sammy Maida, Aiden Gooley, Peter Water, Jaden Argueta, Luca Marsico, Alessandro Giuliano, Marco Cardadero, Oliver Sankar, Matteo Stankoff, and Mikhail Tino rounds out this starting 11, coached by Franco Cardadero. They're playing out of the OSL Regional Central with a record of 6 wins, single draw, and no losses. Both these two teams have been dominant in their seasons, and we'll be seeing who will bring it home today for 2 halves of 45 minutes for a total of 90 minutes. And if needed, we saw in the previous under 21 women's final, we go straight to penalties. This Bolton Wanderers team got through Vaughan in their opening match before defeating Bradford and Olympiacos. They played their semifinal match yesterday, defeating Distinctions 3-1 in that matchup. They'll be going against an Oak Ridges Knights squad who defeated Toronto United in their opening match. A close 3-2 game against Glen Shields got them to the quarterfinals, where they beat Panathinaikos 4-1. 4-2 victory over North York Academy got them towards this cup final. As the two teams get ready to take the field, it's going to be the Bolton Wanderers dressed in the white and gray. They're going to be going from your left to your right. Got a little bit of a wind advantage, and now it's going to be going in favor of the Oak Ridges Knights, as we have a little bit of a wind going towards the goal on our left. And dressed in blue will be the Knights. They'll be going from your right to your left. Referee for this cup final is Liam Tremblay. His assistant referees are Eric Hartman and Najib Al-Mazri. The fourth official is Justin Fortuna. As these players get ready to take the field. And this MilkUP Ontario Cup final about to get underway here very shortly. And it's an opening kickoff, and right away the Oak Ridges come onto the attack and win the ball in midfield. It's an early ball down towards the left side for Quanbury, who's trying to hustle to keep him in play, but it's too far away from him for a goal kick. With Hub International Insurance Brokers, we have a broadcast partner today to support us as we prepare for tomorrow, and who will help us protect what matters most when we get there. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and Hub wants us to be ready for it. Find out more at hubinternational.com. I see some possession going on the far side of the field for Bolton. Stankoff going to play towards the far side, as he's going to try to get it forward with Argueta. Players to keep an eye out for both teams for the goal scoring front. Water has 12 goals on the OSL season for this Bolton Wanderers squad, followed shortly by Stankoff, who's got 5 of his own. So those are the two players to keep an eye on for Bolton. Meanwhile, for Oak Ridges, their top scorer is Quanbury. He has 8 goals in the season and picked up 3 yesterday in their semi-final victory. He'll be followed closely by Pasquale, who's got 7, and Ricardian Cameronirad, who's got 5. Maida down towards that left side. Argueta, he's going to try to put some pace on to get through on this left side, and it's going to ricochet off of the defender on the far side of the field for an opening corner kick for Bolton. Gonna play this one in short as Maida shows for it. Gonna play the return pass. And is he onside? No, he's not. That's always a trick there. You got to make sure if you're going to play that short and play the little return pass, got to make sure the player coming off the corner flag stays onside. Good step up from Oak Ridges to recognize that off the short corner. It's going to come from the goalkeeper, but to midfield. And Bolton will control with Riccardi. Finds Maida, who goes all the way back to the defensive play with Strauss. Strauss under some pressure there, able to get away from the first attacker. We'll get it down now towards Giuliano. Captain there is Cardadero. As they continue to pass around here is Bolton. Sorry, it was Sankar on this near side. Making a run is Giuliano, as Marsico will check in. Comes the ball down the left flank. That's going to be a battle for the ball for Argueta. Argueta tries to cross it in, but he'll hit it right towards Salmon. And now the Knights will be able to try to work the ball out of their own half, but that ball will bounce off of the midfielder's foot, Pasquale. And it's going to be an immediate free kick going in favor of Bolton as Riccardi gets tripped up in midfield. Two players staying in the wall for the Knights keeper, as the players are just standing on that, just inside of that penalty area. As this one's going to get crossed towards the far post, they get the header, and the second ball hits off the side netting. That was Stankov on the second opportunity. As coming in there was Argueta, who was able to get onto the first ball, put it towards the opposite end of the goal, and Stankov just couldn't get to that ball in time. And early chances going in favor of the Wanderers. Stankov able to get onto the end of this one as that bounced over the defender's head. He'll bring this over towards the far corner. He's going to play a cross in towards the far post. Too strong, though, for his players to come onto it. Just hustling to try to keep it in play is Giuliano. And it's going to be too far for him to be able to reach out to. And Oak Ridge just got the throw in on the other side. Asfahani. Karuba. Labalis.
Keep possession, boys. Keep possession.
Nice passing from the Knights. Gets them towards midfield with Karuba once again. But a good job there from the midfield. Just putting a lot of pressure, and they're able to strip it free away from Riccardi as they continue to get this ball up the field. Our Bolton not letting Oak Ridge just get out of their own half. Going down a little bit easily there was the Oak Ridge's player. That was Babalis, but he does win his team a free kick. will shut down that Bolton forecheck.
Go blue.
Strauss looking for some options. Look to play this one short, and he's able to find Riccardi. Can't find anyone going forward, and it's going to be a reset here in the backline for Sankar, as Bolton looks to carry this one up towards midfield. A lot of time here for Pai. See a good turn there from Karuba. Returns it back towards Pai. Again, that forecheck just continuing right now. Oak Ridge is constantly under pressure with the ball as Bolton's forcing Oak Ridges to try to play this ball quickly. Pasquale. Finds Riccardi. He's going to look to switch it over to the far side of the field, and he'll be able to find his man with Pai, but can't get by the defensive Cardadero, as they're able to get a couple headers to return this to midfield. But here comes Oak Ridges with their first bout of possession in the Bolton half. Referee waves advantage, and Water's going to be able to play this one up towards first time towards Stankoff. Stankoff gets a touch, and he buries it to the bottom corner. Mateo Stankoff gets it done for the Wanderers. Great job there from the midfield. It was Peter Water who was able to win the ball in midfield. He got fouled. The referee called advantage, and the play continued on as that through ball got in towards Stankoff, and he places that in towards the bottom corner. And already just in the 8th minute, it is 1-0 Bolton Wanderers in the men's under-21 MilkUP Ontario Cup final. A dream start for the Wanderers, the team playing out of the regional division. Looking to try to take down the teams in the provincial.
Move the ball quickly. Move the ball, boys, quickly. Don't wait. Look for that pass.
Just stepping over the ball is the Oak Ridge's midfield. And they got to make sure to stay strong in this one. They can't let the game get out of hand here early. And there we go. They do well to try to win the ball back, but hit it right towards Cardadero, who clears it right towards the waiting foot of the Bolton players as Marcico tries to get this ball up. Goalie can't control that one. I see a good battle on the right side, and looking towards the referee is Szymanski. But play will continue on as that pass goes in behind Quanbury all the way towards the waiting goalkeeper Rossi, who will take his time before picking it up. A lot of space for the center back. Sankar is just going to keep going with it. If they're going to give the center back space, he'll take it. And I like to see that out of him. This gets played in towards the midfield. Water got the assist on the goal. Sankar, long ball up the field to get towards that goal scorer. It's Stankoff. He's going to be battling for that one. Stankoff able to settle this one. Gets it away from Strauss. Finds Water. Fakes it on the left foot. Pulls it towards the right. And that's going to take a block there. Salmon does well to get a block onto that one for a corner kick. Stankoff and Water, the two players we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, being a nuisance here early. That ball goes free, and it almost gets put in home. Very close there for Sankar as the clearance fell right towards the defender's foot on the edge of the goal area. And there was a key block in front who just was able to get that one away. Always dangerous if that ball bounces inside the goal area. This one's going to get crossed in again. This time Strauss will be able to get onto this one. But Bolton will get onto the second ball. Tino tries to put it towards the middle of the field, and Karuba will try to get it forward, and Szymanski tries to settle it, and he's not able to. Water jumps in there, can't get it, and now the Knights are able to carry this ball to midfield. Babalis gets it over towards Pasquale. Pasquale still going with it. Needs some support though if he's going to continue to get it forward, and some good job from the defense from Bolton, able to get it away from the oncoming Knights striker.
Blue ball.
Toronto FC is the official founding premier partner of Ontario Soccer, as well as the co-presenting partner of its Talented Pathway. Their commitment to the game in Ontario is unrivaled. Visit TorontoFC.com for tickets and more. Jumping in there, it's Conbury. Gotta leave this one for Babalis. Riccardi sees a player come to the right side. I think that was Pai. Yes, it was. Pai with a sneaky run on the right fullback position. Did well, did Riccardi, to get that ball in towards the defender. Just couldn't place that one by the goalkeeper, Rossi, but a nice sneaky run coming in from the Oak Ridges squad. And some momentum they definitely needed in this opening 13 minutes. Still plenty of time, but there's a dangerous pass. It gets turned over right towards Pasquale. He's able to cut in towards the left, and he just misses the post. That was the opportunity the Knights needed. It was a bad pass on the back line. And the Knights were able to pick up on that one. And just could not, got to be testing the goalkeeper Rossi with those opportunities. But plenty of attack going forward now for the Knights. They're trying to shift the momentum in their favor. Pasquale gets hit into the back of his ankle by the oncoming midfielder. It's going to lead to a free kick for the team in blue. So you have a look there, referee Liam Tremblay, and his crew will be tasked with this cup final. As here comes the cross, and Rossi comes out, and he's able to get the punch onto that one, as it'll go all the way out for a corner kick. Great ball put into a dangerous area. If they had a little bit more of a zip, might not have had enough time for Rossi to come out of the goal, but keep playing crosses like that, and they'll be able to get some set piece damage. Comes the corner kick, and Rossi has to punch that one clear. Second opportunity blocked there by Tino. This team in blue waking up, though, as they're trying to get towards this Bolton goal. Quanbury down to the right side, returns it. There's a run coming in, and it's a brilliant save from Rossi. He just gets a piece on that one as Babalis got a good shot towards the goal, Rossi deflected that one on towards the post, and he keeps his team in the lead. Impressive save from the Bolton keeper. Long ball up down the line. Nobody there in sight.
Boys, move the ball, move the ball, move the ball.
There's Esfahani. Esfahani again. Karupa. Good movement coming out now from Oak Ridges. Trying to turn is Pasquale. He gets knocked down by Tino. And that'll be another free kick for the Knights.
Get inside.
Two players setting up here for the wall for Bolton. They're out standing towards that far post. And they're going to have to pull one player off the wall because they got someone on the near side. Good area for a ball. It's running there with Szymanski, but it's just too far ahead for him to reach onto as he'll go out for a goal kick. Now in their fourth year, the Dairy Farmers of Ontario, representing Ontario's 3,400 dairy producers and their families, continue their valuable support of Ontario soccer as a premier partner and act as the exclusive title partner of the MilkUP Ontario Cup. This collaboration with Ontario soccer will bring positive outcomes to youth sports across the province. And holding his leg there goes Marsico. And looks like he's holding down towards his left ankle there is the midfielder. As the referee will call for a free kick in favor of his team. Looks like he just got a little bit of a knock and he's ready to walk this one off. Cardi will find this ball in midfield for Oak Ridges. But Bolton again putting that high press pressure, and they do force the turnover. Here comes Stankov. Gets it towards the left side. Argueta trying to chip it over the goalkeeper, and he succeeds! A brilliant finish from Jaden Argueta. And that high press pressure working out as they force the turnover on the back line. Stankov gets it towards the left wing. And Argueta beautifully gets it over the goalkeeper into the back corner of the goal. And it's now Bolton Wanderers 2. Oak Ridges Knights 0 in this men's under 21 MilkUP Ontario Cup final. And Bolton making it work for them here early, although Oak Ridge has started to get some momentum building in their favor in the last 5-6 minutes. That one opportunity just changes it all. And it's making it feel a little bit difficult now here for Oak Ridges. But a lot of action still to go here in this cup final. But there is Argueta with that brilliant finish for his team.
Mason, get it out next time. Let's go.
Goal in the 20th minute from the Bolton Wanderers, number 11, Jaden Argueta.
Let's go. Let's go. Move. Show. Guys, we gotta work.
7.
We gotta move.
Looking for some support. Finds it. And Pasquale, who is immediately under pressure. And Bolton will be able to shake that free as they're going to try to play this ball forward towards Stankoff. Does well to hold his footing, and he's going to continue with possession of the ball. Argueta waited for that ball to get to him, and Salmon does well to win that ball away from him, as getting held back was the defender, and it's going to be a yellow card going towards the defender. That's Marco Cardadero.
Come on, boys, wake up!
Who will pick up a yellow card as he prevented that counterattack from
We can do it,
establishing.
guys! Boys, we gotta work. Come on, Blue. Far from over. Let's go.
17.
Strauss selling this one, as that's the first yellow card issued by referee Tremblay. Probably not the only one we'll see here today, as Karuba tries to split himself between the players but can't find a passageway through. But the Knights regain possession. Pasquale towards Karuba. Going to chip this one forward towards the right side for Riccardi. Riccardi on the cross, almost there with Szymanski, but there's a second chance opportunity. That shot gets blocked as Quanbury had a good opportunity onto goal, and it's a corner kick coming out here for Oak Ridges. They're picking up right after they gave up that goal. Players are lined up towards that far post. And this one will poke its way out the other side and out for a goal kick. Ontario Soccer values fair play, and we share this common passion with our partners from Respect in Sport, the leading e-learning platform for the prevention of bullying, abuse, harassment, and discrimination. Learn more about their programs and start your Respect education journey today at respectgroupinc.com. Yesterday in their semifinals, Bolton Wanderers had to go against the Distinctions FC team that also plays in the Provincial League. Although it didn't have as good of a strong of a season, it was a 3-1 victory there. Water, Stankoff, and Gooley picking up the goals in that one. While these Oak Ridges Knights met a familiar foe in the North York Academy squad, taking them down 4-2 with Quanbury picking up 3 goals and Riccardi getting the 4th, as it's yet another corner kick for the Knights. They got to start trying to make these chances work for them. Here comes the corner kick once again, and it's going to go to that far post, and constantly trying to find Szymanski there, as it goes in just out the other side and out. But that's 2 or 3 times we've seen Szymanski making that run towards the far post, as the referee will call for a cooling break between these two teams. But that's been the goal right now. He's been doing a good job sneaking in behind Szymanski. They just haven't found the timing just yet. But as we get towards this cooling break here in the 25th minute, is Bolton Wanderers Soccer Club White 2 and Oak Ridges Knights 0. O'Neill Sportswear is a leading supplier globally to grassroots sport organization and professional clubs alike with over 100 years of expertise, as they are Ontario Soccer's proud official soccer apparel, uniform, and equipment partner. For more information on their made-to-order personalized apparel and uniform solutions, visit o'neills.com. O'Neill Sportswear, live for it. As we'll be seeing our first substitution of the game as well. The Knights trying to make something happen as Russell Bolton, number 8, looks to be checking into the game. He's going to replace number 23, that is Mason Pye. So that's the first change we'll see as we return from the cooling break, as Bolton will be tasked to go into that right fullback position.
Substitution in the 27th minute, the RIDGES Knights. Coming in, number 8, Russell Bolton. Coming out, number 23, Mason Pye.
Nice win in the midfield as they play this one up towards Riccardi.
That's it. Oh, come on, move that ball, move the ball!
Nice job there from goalie, though. Is able to win it through a couple players. But his run gets shut down as this ball finds its way all the way back towards Rossi in goal. And he's already starting to kill some seconds on the clock. He's got himself the lead. He does as he pleases. There's a challenge there as colliding with the Bolton player is Szymanski. As the referee's going to have a word with the midfielder. Final word with him as they'll now take a look towards the Bolton player who fell down onto the turf. Let's take a look to see who that is. And it's Marsico once again. See, he was the player who got knocked down earlier and needed some time to get back up with that ankle injury, and it might have got him in the same ankle, it looks like. So he's taking a little bit of time to get back up, but looks like he's going to be able to walk this off. And he's going to use that opportunity to have some words with the referee as well. Going to be a battle towards the midfield, and coming out with it will be Tino. Play towards Argueta, the goal scorer on the far side, as here's Water. Has taken no chance there as Bolton. He'll make his first contribution and said, all right, I'm going to kick the ball up the field to let my team get back into position. Had to do a quick 1-2 was Rossi there as he was immediately under pressure. And can't find their player up top as we reach the half-an-hour mark in the opening half. It is Bolton Wanderers 2, Oak Ridges Knights 0, as goals from Stankoff and Argueta separate the two teams in this men's under 21 MilkUP Ontario Cup final. Looks like Bolton's getting ready to make some substitutes here very shortly as well. as we continue to see this battle going on in the midfield, as Oak Ridges will be able to continue to play on. Babalis gets towards Karuba. Gonna try to get a nice little touch there, but easily read. And now Marsico's gonna try to launch an attack the other way, but his through ball can't find its way all the way up the field. That through ball, though, unfortunately hits off the referee right there. And we're gonna have to restart play with the drop ball. Gotta retake the drop ball. Always gotta make sure it hits the ground. And now we restart the play with Strauss. Pasquale with some space. He's going to carry it through the middle. He's got some pace on him. That touch was too long from him. And they're able to clear it away, but they're going to continue to put this attack forward. Pasquale trying to get that pass back from Quanbury. Can't connect. Esfahani trying to give it back towards his attackers. Riccardi. Shot there from distance. Rossi sees that one the entire way through. And Pasquale from that shot, and Oak Ridge's player saying he stepped over the goalkeeper there. Did Babalis? Rossi felt like he got connected to. And he's saying it looks like he got hit in the left shoulder. Did the goalkeeper? But looks like we're ready. He's going to be okay. And referee's going to make sure all is good, and we restart with the goalkeeper with the ball. Good job from Marsico to avoid that sliding challenge. And here come the substitutions. Doubles change for Bolton Wanderers is coming out will be number 8, Aiden Gooley. He'll be replaced by number 7, Nathan Bello. And Mikhail Tino will be coming off, and entering the game will be number 4, Paolo Vaiano.
Coming in, number 7, Nathan Bello. Coming in. Aiden Gully. And coming in, number 4, Paolo Vaiano. And coming out, number 69, Mike Cusino.
A lot of space there to turn with it for Quanbury, but he's going to touch this one off towards Riccardi. Szymanski, and there's a challenge coming in. The referee saying didn't see anything there. As the Oak Ridges didn't like it, but at the end of the day, the blue team had the ball. And if they're complaining about the tackle, they still had the ball, did the Knights, so they had advantage regardless. So it's going to continue to play on, and they had a good chance onto goal there. Comes a long ball up the field from Sankar. And it's going to be too far to reach to anybody, as it looks like the Knights are going to get ready to make a double change themselves very shortly. See if they can find a spark. In these moments, it's try to find one. See if they can get themselves back into the game. Build on one and then work on it in towards the second half. Gives you some momentum. That pass, though, goes behind Szymanski. And Water looking for some support. It's a battle between a couple players. And they will be able to get on their feet. And they will play it quickly, as Pasquale will get this one off towards Riccardi. Riccardi still going with it. Tries to work his way through, but the ball was just poked away from him. And this is going to allow Bolton to go the other way. That one is too far, though, for Argueta. Here comes that double change. As entering the game will be Nathan Borges. And he will be joined by Sapan Cameronirad. So Nathan Borges, number 7, he's going to come in for number 11, Panayotis Babalis. And Cameronirad will come in for number 9, Dylan Quanbury.
Number 7, Nathan Borges. Coming out, number 11, Panayotis Babalis. Also coming in, number 30, Stepan Cameronirad. And coming out, number 9, Dylan Quanbury.
Pick up the loose ball there is Strauss. And he's going to give his team a little bit of time as we reach the 37th minute mark. So plenty of time as the possession has switched in favor of this Oak Ridges team. Can they challenge the goal of Rossi? Esfahani. Touches back, Szymanski with a shot, but Rossi will see that one the entire way through. As Esfahani is going to jog himself back into position. I was curious if he switched positions during that substitution, but just the left fullback was in a striker position, trying to see if he can help out his team there. That ball, it's not going to take a good deflection. It's going to fall right down towards Marsico. He can get something going here for Bolton. And Stankoff, though, just has that one roll too far away from his foot. And Argueta going to continue it, though, for the Wanderers. Try to work with Argueta. Couldn't find the pass, though. And Bolton, under some pressure there, tries to spin away, and he succeeds. But that ball is going to go into a bit of no man's land, and it's going to be picked up by the Wanderers. Good block. I was getting a little bit slow onto his feet. I think that's Water who's, yeah, it is Water who's a little bit slow to get up onto his feet. As Fahani will clear this one away, and hopefully the midfielder for Bolton is going to be okay, as he's definitely a key factor for their offensive production. They've got an option here on the short, and they will take it, as they're going to cross this one in. As there's a shot from range, and it hits off a couple bodies. That had some good power behind it. Good job there from Marsico. He'll shake himself free of the defender, but can't get it by Strauss, and that's now going to allow Oak Ridges to come the other way. Pasquale. quick passing coming out from Bolton. Now they're going to put the long ball up from Marsico. It's going to be a tricky one for Struss to be able to control, and he's not able to. And now it's going to allow Bolton to continue. Stankoff gets away from the first attacker. His shot, though, will get blocked and almost fell its way towards Argueta, but Bolton will be able to get to that. And now Oak Ridges can move forward. Some fresh legs off the bench. Pasquale gets towards this left side for Borges. Borges trying to get himself free. He's going to return it back towards his midfielder. They play the cross in! And I think that hit off the defender. Getting down low was Cardadero. And he'll head that one clear for a corner kick. Referee just going to have a word with a few players before we get this corner kick taken. Looks like we got a bloody knee here for Vaiano. So Vaiano's going to have to switch out, and coming into the game will be Zachary Torelli until they can clean up the leg of Vaiano. One of the things when you play on turf, we had many tricks back in the day to be able to deal with that, but this one's going to go towards the near post. Staying on side was Pasquale. He's going to get a second opportunity, but didn't get a good boot on that as it goes for a goal kick. The biggest soccer event in the world is coming to our country and province in 2026, and we want you to be a part of it. With BMO as the title partner, Generation 26 is a bold initiative designed to bring the game to every corner of Ontario, with a full calendar of events and initiatives running through the summer of 2026 and beyond. Learn more at ontariosoccer.net/Gen26. And coming into the game will be Peter Koleckia. And he will replace Stankov up top. And Matthew Tamburi has also checked in for the Knights, as he will replace Jacob Karuba. First opportunity here for Koleckia. And he can work with it, and now Oak Ridge is going to go quickly the other way. Pasquale. Gonna go try to avoid that sliding challenge, and he's not able to. And Giuliano will bring down the midfielder. And it's going to be a free kick in a pretty good position for Oak Ridges. This team from the Richmond Hill area continuing to try to push towards the goal and see if they can get themselves one before the halftime break. It's going to be Riccardi. He's got the players all lined up towards that far post area. And it's going to be a good ball. And it's going to continue to bounce around, and it gets cleared away. Good job there. I think that was Torelli. Oh, sorry, that was Maida. Maida who got that last second clearance. Good job there from Sammy Maida. And there comes a second opportunity now, but just too far for Borges to be able to reach onto. And it's always the risk, especially as a goalkeeper. You come out the puncher, you got to make sure you get it. And that's in a perfect area where it's keeper's got to come way out of his goal to reach it, and it's a risky one where if he doesn't get a good clearance onto it regardless, it can ricochet and cause a lot of chaos, and that one did right there, but Maida did well to recover first. So you have the indication from the fourth official on a few additional minutes. There'll be 3 minutes of additional time. As Tamburi wins in the midfield. Pasquale can't get any further. And that's just been the day of the team in blue. They're starting to build possession, get some passes, but once it gets towards that final third, they just haven't been able to make the passes and get to that ball towards their striker. Tambor. Pasquale. He's going to carry this ball forward. Can he do it himself? He's a good drive hitter, puts it over towards a dangerous area, and it's a good chip up there from Maida. Chips it on towards himself to give himself a little bit of power. And he's able to clear it away, and his team does win him a throw-in around midfield. That's a high clearance there from Cardadero, and it was controlled very nicely on the far side by Cameranirad. As Szymanski tried to turn with it, and he already got a warning from the referee, did Szymanski. As he's going to be the first Oak Ridges Knights player to enter the book. As the training staff will come over to take a look at Water. And Water was already holding this injury about 10 minutes ago. He was a little bit slow to get up. And now it looks like it's the same spot as what he was having before. So hopefully he can use the halftime whistle to walk it off and be able to continue. There goes the halftime whistle, folks. And we're going into the break in this men's under 21 MilkUP Ontario Cup final. It is 2-0 for Bolton Wanderers over the Oak Ridges Knights. Ontario Soccer is getting its own Gen 26 mascot, and we want your help to name it. Voting is now open and will run until July 30th. Make sure to place your votes now over at ontariosoccer.net/Gen26. So make sure to put in your votes now for the mascot, folks. Definitely some cool options for you all. But going into break, it's 2-0. Don't go anywhere, folks. 45 minutes of action still to come.
For me, my soccer journey in OPDL started with Markham FC. At the time I played for Pickering, but I had moved to Markham to play there. I played in there for a couple of years, had a lot of joy there, did really well with the team. The team was really good.
The OPDL provided the environment for real elite class players to play against each other consistently, and so that definitely helped Jade to raise her game and to become the player that she is today.
It allowed her to develop to her potential and also be visible. Everyone knew about Jade. When you're in the OPDL program and you're good, people are going to know. It's set up to identify those players.
The provincial program, it offers a lot of opportunities, and if you go there and you do your thing, a lot of good things can come for you right after. So that would definitely be my biggest advice, is to just understand the opportunity and don't take anything for granted.
My advice is you're here, you got chosen for a reason, and just don't get caught up in being nervous because it goes by so quick. So just enjoy it, have fun, and just play how you play.
Have fun, play your game, play how you always play. You're chosen for a reason, and be confident, be a good team player, support each other, and just, yeah, have fun.
Always keep mentally strong and be prepared for any adversity they face, and to always keep their head high.
You guys were chosen for a reason. You clearly have talent if you were selected for this. So just be yourself on the field and really have fun.
Don't be overwhelmed by the experience. It's going to be super exciting. You guys were picked for a reason. Go out and have lots of fun.
Know your worth. You guys have been selected for a reason. These are the best players in Ontario. So I mean, you're here to show why you're the best. And I just say, know your worth, be confident.
My advice for the U14s is to take the constructive criticism that you get from your coaches or your fellow teammates and just run with it, because that's the only thing that's going to make you grow and to make you stronger.
I think they're lost. There's no game on today.
Where is everyone? Do we know that guy?
Was that just in Marsh?
The OPDL is a great league that's set up to put a lot of eyes and a lot of people looking at your pathway. I think that it's very fluid in the way that you can play.
She was a best case example, but all those younger kids saw a tangible, real life example of success. Whether that person wanted to obtain a soccer scholarship, we saw Jade go on and do that in Michigan. Jade being a part of the provincial team program. For others who wanted to do that, they saw Jade do that. Youth national teams, senior national teams, now overseas with Manchester United. So all of those things that younger players may want to achieve on a personal level, Jade has done that.
No dream is too big, because if I can do it, they can do it.
I feel honored being selected for Team Ontario, and I feel like privileged.
People thought that I had something to contribute to this team, and that means a lot.
There's a lot of hard work and dedication that leads into this.
It's a really nice reward for all the hard work that all of us put in.
Okay, girls, it's all yours.
And it's nice to see all the work that everyone puts in to produce talent in this province.
I felt great. It felt like I made it to another step in my life, and I just want to keep on getting better and show what I can do.
I've always wanted to be on the team, so it's really exciting.
Not every kid has the chance to be here and play for.
And welcome back to the Zenkin Automotive Soccer Center for second half action of the men's under 21 MilkUP Ontario Cup final. The teams have switched sides, and it will be the Bolton Wanderers white, just in the white and black, going from your right to your left now on your screens at home. And in the all blue with white socks is the Oak Ridges Knights, going from your left to your right. A little bit of the wind advantage now going in favor of Bolton, as you have a little bit of a gust going towards the goal of our left. Goals coming in though from Argueta and Stankoff separate these two teams. But towards the later stages of the first half, it was Oak Ridges who was getting some possession going. So we'll see if they can find a way to fight themselves back in toward this cup final. But right now it's Bolton onto the attack. Water, he looks to be okay, as his shot takes a deflection and goes out for a corner kick. One yellow card it was issued towards each team in the opening half. Otherwise, a pretty calm first half for referee Liam Tremblay and crew. Martin Holmes here, providing you the play-by-play commentary, as it looks like one of the players has to rush towards the bench. They're going to have to go without him quickly. And if you can believe it, one of the players ran on without shin pads. So newly substituted in, Rashandre Callender came onto the field, and referee spotted him without the shin pads on, so he had to come off and put them back on. But he'll come over now, onto across the field, as the corner kick didn't amount to anything, but he will get himself a throw in. Here's Callender on the cross, but though we'll be able to corral that one. And he's going to try to play it up quickly, but he did not get a good foot onto that. And neither was that pass up from Gooley. He'll go all the way up the field, and looks like the Oak Ridge's defense were forced to play this one, as they kick this one into midfield to return this one back to Gooley. Sankar able to win it. And we saw him go on some good runs in the first half, and he's going to carry this one up again as the center back. He's going to play to the right side for Calendar, but that cross from Calendar can't find a player, and Oak Ridge is now going to try to go the other way. The center back is out of position. That's a hard sliding challenge. And it's going to be yellow card going towards the fullback on the right side. As Giuliano. And in the 48th minute, the fullback will be able to get himself into the book as well. But it's one of those places when Sankar ran up, made that run up the field, and it's always a risk. If you do lose the ball, you're down a defender out of position. And he's just got to hustle and take that yellow card to help his team get themselves back into position. And here comes an Oak Ridge's corner kick. In-swinger, always tricky. Rossi trying to fight for his position in the goal area, and it's going to hit off one of his defenders, and they'll be able to clear it as far away as Esfahani. He's going to switch it over to Pasquale. He's going to play it back for a cross, finds a player who brings it down, but Sankar will be able to boot this one up the field. Good win from Giuliano. Can't get anything going forward, and now the Knights come charging the other way. Pasquale once again. He's going to try to do himself, and it looks like that shot hit off of his own player. And Rossi will kill some seconds off the clock before picking the ball up. Ontario Soccer is thrilled to collaborate with Circle K, the Canadian convenience store industry leader, as a premier partner and supporter of grassroots soccer across the province. Whether to fuel up before a big game or after a hard practice, Circle K is your thirst stop. Visit CircleK.com to find convenience stores near you. Water tries to win the ball. Just got a little bit too much of the leg of the Oak Ridge's player, and they're going to play this ball in quickly as Pasquale is going to try to chip this ball forward. That's a good chip, and he finds his player, and it's going on to the top of the goal. Camreniad was so close right there as he got on the other end of the pass from Pasquale. Saw the goalkeeper charging out in Rossi, and just got a touch too much on that was Camreniad. But the Knights fans are starting to make some noise right now. And as they're trying to build to that noise and get everything going, see if they can get their team towards the goal. Chances are building for the team in blue. Pasquale takes a little bit of a slip there on the turf, but he's able to recover and get that pass away to Bolton. Bolton on the cross in, running in and just mistiming that. And they won't be able to get a second opportunity, but Strauss will be able to make a nice pass back towards Pasquale. They're continuing to drive towards the goal. Pasquale across. Diving play from Sankar to block that one. Immediately calling towards the bench are the Bolton coaching staff. They are wanting to make a change. They don't like how the second half is going, and they want to make changes happen. Camreniad can't play that pass in, and they will make those changes as Marcico is getting ready to come back into the game, as well as Palovaiano. So Calendar, who came on as a substitute, he's coming off right away, and Zachary Torelli is also coming off as well. So a change on the defensive line, or on the left and right fullbacks. They made some changes to start out the second half, and right away coaching staff not liking what he's seeing, wants to shut it down before Oak Ridges can build it up. Strauss towards Karuba. His pass can't get forward, intercepted by Maida, but it gets it returned right back towards the Knights' possession. Riccardi, Cameranirad can't control it, and Sankar hits it back in, and Strauss gives chase. Long ball up, goes in behind Cameranirad, and Bolton, though, is returning it right back towards their possession, and finally trying to settle it down will be Argueta. That's a foot stepping in there. They can't win it there momentarily. Argueta gets around the first defender. He's going to continue to drive his way forward. Gets that pass off, and the shot! Just not enough power there from Water. And Butt will be able to get down towards his left and make the diving save. Good counter, though, coming in from Argueta and Water. Overlap run coming in from Bolton for Pasquale. He's going to chip this ball forward. This could be a dangerous ball, and he's going to leave that one in, but can't control that is Borges. And Borges, though, does well to see that one out, and it's going to be a corner kick on the far side. Constantly going are the in swings on this corner kick. So they're going to take it before their players really get into position. And that ball, fortunately, comes back towards them as Borges returns it towards his winger. Here comes the cross, and Rossi comes out and punches it clear. Second opportunity on the bicycle, and Cardadero will watch that one go by for a goal kick. PowerUp Sports is the official technology partner and member registration system of choice of Ontario Soccer, bringing a unified, secure, and intuitive registration experience to member organizations across the province. Check out powerupsports.com/Ontario to see how their best-in-class technology can help your club succeed on and off the pitch this season. Tamburi, under some pressure, gets it knocked away from him. A little bit of a push on the back there from Cameranirad, and he gets away with that one. But it's going to be a throw-in for Bolton regardless. Strauss does well, gets towards the left side, and looks like offside there, and the assistant referee does agree. As Cameranirad made that run a step too early there. It was a good 2 steps behind the defender. Good turn from Riccardi. He's going to carry this ball forward as Riccardi. Good job from Riccardi. He's still going with it. Tries to make the pass out wide. Pasquale avoids that sliding challenge. But finally, though, that gets does get shut down. Good job there from Luca Riccardi, though, trying to make something happen. And he made a good run out of almost nothing there. As here comes the substitution, as Bolton will bring back their starter as well, Mateo Stankoff. He's going to replace Peter Koleckia. So Bolton, again, not liking how the second half is starting, and they're putting on their starters back on the field to play.
Coming in, number 23, Mateo Stankoff. Coming out, number 19, Peter Koleckia.
Water. Try to hit it forward, but can't get over the head of Strauss. Strauss has done himself a good job, though, in the back line. Every single time that ball is going towards him, he's done a good job getting to it. There's Water with the shot. Another block there from Karuba. Second opportunity, finds its way across, and it's easily going to be scooped up there by Butt. Trying to get on the run of Cameronirad. Taking no chances there, though. It'll be Sankar. He's just going to clear it aside and get himself back in position as this is thrown in towards Borges. Borges, a little bit of time, finds Pasquale, fakes the shot, gets it towards the right. Can they pull the trigger? And this is saved by Rossi, and he will be able to control the rebound as Russell Bolton had a good effort towards the goal, but not enough to truly trouble the Bolton keeper. Good dummy run coming in there from Argueta, but Stankoff wasn't able to get onto that. As continuing with the possession here are the Knights. Can they find a way through is going to be the question, as Borges went out with it. As it looks like a double change is coming as well for Oak Ridges, as Strauss anticipates the play once again and wins the first team. He'll play it up towards Riccardi. He's got Strauss towards his left, but he's going to try to do it himself. And he fires that one over the goal. Double change coming up as Dylan Quanbury comes back into the game. And entering the game for his first time is Adriano Adjanoff. The Canadian Premier League on behalf of its Ontario-based member clubs, Forge FC, York United FC, and Atletico Ottawa are premier partners of Ontario Soccer and co-presenting partners of the Talented Pathway. For updates and more information, please go to canpl.ca. And Adjanoff and Quanbury back in. They're going to hope for a little bit more here from Quanbury. They really need an offensive spark. Can he be the one to get that final touch? As Stankoff felt like he got collided to on the back of his head. And he's able to get back onto his feet, and he looks to be okay, but there's a sliding challenge coming in from Tamburi, who's going to get called for a free kick. Maida. He's going to chip it forward towards the left side. A lot of space for Vaiano. Vaiano on the cross towards the 5 post. Finds his man, but the header goes over. Marcico with a good effort there. And the Oak Ridges coaching staff is infuriated right now, seeing the players be so wide open, and Vaiano getting that chance on this left side to take enough time to cross that one in, and then Marcico wide open on that far post to head that one towards the goal. A lot of space on this near side. Tamburi puts it back inside for Bolton. Bolton trying to turn with it, gets cleared away as far as Riccardi. And both teams are claiming for it, and it's going to be called by the referee for a corner kick. Referee making sure. Something we did notice in the first half, the ball wasn't on the corner. They're trying to take some extra few centimeters, and this time he did call it, and they put it back to the correct position. Rossi does well to punch that one away. Second opportunity doesn't happen as Pasquale runs out of space, and it goes out for a goal kick. Looks like we're going to have another substitution coming in shortly. Adamo Mastrangelli is getting ready to come into the game, as well as Jonathan Szymanski getting ready to re-enter the field to play. Mastrangelli, he's going to come in for Russell Bolton on this right side. And he's going to replace Matthew Tamburi as Szymanski on the central midfield.
Substitution in the 65th minute for the Oak Ridges Knights. Coming in, number 28, Adamo Mastrangelli. Coming out, number 8, Russell Bolton. Also coming in, number 25, Jonathan Szymanski, and coming out, number 16, Matthew Tamburi.
Good boot off of the goal kick again. Had a little bit of the wince, and the players recognize that, taking a little bit more space, getting themselves a little bit deeper to be able to receive that. Now here's Stankoff. Doing well to avoid those challenges. Plays a little 1-2 with Argueta. Three white jerseys here and only the 2 in the blue. They got to find a way to make it 3-on-3. As Viano puts this right towards the middle of the field, though. Sankar under immediate pressure, and a good job there. Hustling by Quanbury forces a turnover. Just over 65 minutes have been played so far, though, in this under-21 men's MilkUP Ontario Cup final. And with a free kick upcoming here for Oak Ridges, they are currently down 2-0, though, to the Bolton Wanderers, as they're trying to fight to see if they can get themselves back into this game. Referee's going to have a word here with the Bolton player not to kick the ball away. Chipping it forward. Good job there from Sankar. Szymanski looking for some help. He's forced to play it back towards Karuba. Dunoff. He gets the cross through. Rossi comes out and he punches his second effort, blocked there as Riccardi had a good opportunity. Almeida was there to get a block onto that one for another corner kick. Good cross, they get the free header, and that second ball still loose, but he's now able to corral that one. As Strauss got the initial header, and looking very close there was Karuba, watching Rossi's every step. Falling for that ball is Mastrangeli as they try to play a little switch towards him, and on the second touch, he'll be able to find him. See what the substitute can do here with the ball. He's able to shove off his first opponent as going for a full kick there, and it's going to be a blue free kick. As trying to go with a full swing on the kick there with Stankoff, and he'll get called for a free kick. Comes the free kick. Good ball, gets the flick, but it's a comfortable save for Rossi. Strauss once again getting on the end of these set piece opportunities, getting the head onto it, just has to find a way to get a little bit more oomph to beat the Bolton keeper. As there's the high drop kick. Nobody up the field though for Bolton, so it's going to be controlled easily for the Knights. Trying to shift his way through, and looking for a call there was Oak Ridges, but referee saw nothing there, and we continue on. A little bit of a back heel pass, Szymanski. Chip it forward too far though for Quanbury, and able to shift over was Sankar, and he's going to be able to clear it away. As here comes a double change again for Oak Ridges. One new player as Paniotis Babales comes back into the game. And entering for the first time will be Gabriel Moreno. But before we do that, we're going to be having a cooling break here between both teams here in the 70th minute. So both teams having a little bit of a quick drink and a breather. And we continue on with the remainder of the half. As the Bank of Soccer with decades of investing in soccer programming at all levels, BMO is committed to boldly grow the good in business and life by growing our beautiful game. We are honored to work with BMO as the lead partner of Ontario Soccer's grassroots empowerment initiatives and newly announced digital platform, My Soccer, powered by BMO, which is a cutting-edge app and media platform set to revolutionize the soccer experience for players, coaches, officials, fans, and families throughout Ontario. Make sure to download the app for free today from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store, and don't miss any action of the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals. The QR code as well on the screen for you guys at home as well. As here comes the double change. Esfahani coming out of the game. And Jacob Karuba out of the game.
Substitution in the 72nd minute for the Ridges Knights. Coming in, number 11, Paniotis Babales. Coming out, number 14, Samyar Esfahani. Also coming in is number 13, Gabriel Moreno. Coming out, number 4, Jacob Karuba.
And right away, Bolton saying, let them play with it. Right when they get over half, that's when you start to attack. Stankoff getting called for a little bit of a push there. And Pasquale getting up to take the set piece. His crosses have been successful on these set pieces, but can they find the victory touch they need? It's another good ball. They get the header, and Rossi, though, is able to get towards his left and make the save. Quanbury on the header. Did well to get onto that one, as they will play this ball short off the corner kick. This will get crossed towards the far post. As they'll get crossed in for Quanbury. Is he onside? Flag stays down. And Oak Ridge's Knights have pulled one back. Dylan Quanbury gets the first goal in the 73rd minute for Oak Ridge's Knights. And we have ourselves a thriller of 15 minutes left to go, folks. As it was Pasquale who did a great job there on the initial free kick. Great ball, forces a good save from Rossi. Then it was the corner kick. He sets the crossing towards the far post, and it gets returned in for Quanbury. Bolton froze, all putting the hands up to try to see if they could get that one onside. And flag stays down, and right away it's 2-1. Looks like Bolton's getting ready to make a substitution. Tino getting ready to come back into the field. As this one's going to go all the way through for another goal kick, as Tino will come in for Bolton. He's going to replace number 11. That's Jane Argueta. So that's a winger coming off for a defender. So it looks like maybe we're going to see a little bit of a tactical switch possibly. And I think I heard 4-4-2 coming out from the Bolton coaching staff. So a little bit of a change on the tactical side to see if they can keep on with this one-goal lead. Now there's a high clearance there from Cardadero. We'll see if this tactical switch works out for them, but Oak Ridges are going to continue on. And that's what happens sometimes. You can't invite the attack for super long. And it's been all half long for Oak Ridges. The ball gets cleared away as far as the defense was going to try to put this one back in. And Tino will be able to put it up the field. Comes second ball once again. Tino keeps it in front of him. A little bit of back and forth as both teams try to settle the ball. And Water now will be able to get onto that one. And that's going to be a hard collision. As following him was Babalis. Comes right into the back of the midfielder. And it's going to lead to a free kick for Bolton, who's going to use this time to settle the play down. Again, this Bolton team, they got through Vaughan, Bradford, Olympiacos, and the semifinal win against Distinctions Academy. Got them towards this cup final. While Oak Ridges had to go through Toronto United, Glen Shields, Panathinaikos, and North York Academy. So a long journey here to get here towards this cup final. Good job there from the fourth official to get the ball quickly to allow for the throw-in. As here comes the cross. Good ball, played it towards the far post. There's the header. Pasquale can't get to it. Second ball, though. Here comes a chance on the shot. Rossi makes a save. Rebound. Going to get cleared away by Viano. Riccardi still going. Riccardi gets around two, and he just runs out of real estate, though. They continue to push, are the Knights, and so is their fan base cheering them on. Stankoff. He's probably going to try to bring this towards the corner, but good job from the defense. And they shield that one the entire way through. Mastrangeli wins his team a throw-in. His throw-in, though, doesn't find any real estate, unfortunately, for him. And it's going to end up being a Bolton throw instead. Stankoff returns it towards Tino. Maida trying to take it himself, gets by 2. And it's going to get poked away from him by Simon. As just going to get a quick look there, and Maida tells the referee he's okay, just picked up a little knock. And after saying he's okay to the referee, he needs a substitution. So Sammy Maida will come out of the game. And he's going to be replaced by number 7, Nathan Bello. So it looks like Maida, after making that run, got himself a little bit of tripped up there. And his day is likely done. But we continue on with another clearance here for Oak Ridges, as they're going to have to try to get possession of the ball once again, but Bolton doing a good job killing time on the clock. Played it quickly from the goalkeeper, Strauss now to carry. Szymanski. Yeah, look for some options. Gets one in the near side by Morano. Pasquale, we know he's comfortable carrying this ball forward. Now he's going to chip it forward towards Morano. Morano settles it, tries to play across. That gets blocked, and this is going to see its way out for a throw-in. As the referee asks Szymanski to fix his socks, and we're ready to resume here with the throw-in. Szymanski blocks the first clearance, but the second one gets booted all the way up the field. Strauss finds a player, Riccardi. Riccardi trying to get through himself. He falls down, keeps going. Szymanski tries a shot. That takes a block, and Rossi will call off his players and collect the loose ball. That's one of those I'd like to see again, because you expect Oak Ridges are looking for fouls in that situation. So, got to make sure that, although it is warm outside, the grass is not blue, and that's going to be a key thing here for this next 10 minutes for the referees to keep an eye out for. Sankar doing well to shake off that attack, and it's going to hit up the field towards Stankoff. Stankoff, he's going to try a shot though, and that gets blocked, and now Oak Ridges is able to come quickly the other way. Good foot though, blocked in by Viano. It's going to prevent that from happening. Stankoff turns it to Tino. Stankoff gets away from the first attack, and he's able to get through a second defender. A little bit of space here for Stankoff. He took too long to pull the trigger there, did Mateo Stankoff. Viano, though, reads it quickly. He tries a shot, and Strauss heads it away. Just needed the striker to pull it earlier. As we get over 83. It's 2-1 here for Bolton Wanderers in this men's under 21 MilkUP Ontario Cup final. Should be a thrilling 7+ minutes left to go. Quanberry tries to get it forward.
Oh my God, no.
And it's going to be a free kick. And probably a last warning as well towards Szymanski. The player already on a yellow card there as well. So he's going to have to be very careful on how he plays out the rest of this game. As Sankar is going to be a little bit slow to get up after that one. Soon, another deserving team will engrave their name onto Ontario Cup history and receive their medals and hoist the beautiful Ontario Cup trophy created by Nothers, the award store. For more than 50 years, Nothers, the award store, has been a leading supplier of awards and recognition products across Ontario, offering complete assistance from program concept planning all the way to product delivery. See how they can help your organization at nothers.com. Pasquale's pass intercepted. And Water is going to try to shove away the attacks of Pasquale as the two players go hard. And Water is going to get called for the foul. And here comes Oak Ridge just going quickly the other way on a counterattack. Here comes the ball down the left side. And enough. Going to try to cross this one through. Comfortable clearance from the defense, and Rossi will find that second ball and pick it up. It looks like Maida has shaken off whatever happened, cramp probably. And it looks like he's going to get ready to re-enter the game for Bolton. As Water has time. Does well to get around the first midfielder. He's going to play this one through towards Stankoff. Will he go towards the corner? Would be the smart play to bring that ball towards the corner. Mastrangeli will poke that ball away, and here comes the substitution. As Maida will come back on the field to play. He will replace Nathan Bello. Riccardi. Still knocking around as they find Szymanski. Pasquale. He's going to play a good ball forward. That's a dangerous one. But able to get it back towards Rossi. And Quanberry was lurking very close on it, unable to reach towards the end of that cross. Pasquale constantly puts in some great crosses into dangerous areas. Stankoff, though, caught the defense sleeping a little bit there. And Tino's going to be able to carry this ball forward, but Szymanski will kick that ball away from him, but it's nicely won back by the attacking forces. Szymanski is going to get called for a foul again. And they're going to take some precious seconds off the clock. Is the Bolton player. Marsico, though, looks to be okay. And Maida will come over and just take the kick. Nicely won, and here comes Oak Ridge just trying to go the other way on the counterattack, but unable to keep his footing. There was Babalis. Babalis trying to win that ball back, and that's a hard challenge from the Oak Ridge's captain, and instantly it's going to be a yellow card going towards the Oak Ridge's captain. And Panagiotis Babalis now enters the book in the 89th minute. Got to make sure you're down by one. Got to keep the cool in these moments. And can't be letting frustration start to get the toll of you, as Giuliano still down on the turf. And the training staff is going to come over to take a look at the Bolton player. Jacob Karuba ready to try to get back into the game for Oak Ridges. See if he can be a last-second offensive substitute. So we're going to have a look here from the fourth official. That's Justin Fortuna. And it's going to be 5 minutes of additional time. And here comes the substitution as Karuba will come on and Mastrangeli will check out. Oh, check that, it'll be Morano coming out. So Morano out, Karuba in. So just same position for another same position. So it's changing central midfield as Oak Ridge has time for the next 4 minutes for see if they could get themselves this tying goal. Bolton holding on. Well, miscommunication in the back line there between Giuliano and Marsico, who's going to end up being a throw-in. As there's the throw-in down line. Quanbury trying to put into a dangerous area, but it's too close towards Rossi, and he's going to kill some valuable seconds off the clock. Pasquale gets that ball, hit it forward. Can't find anybody though from that pass from Karuba, and Water will be able to chip it forward towards Stankov. Stankov though shakes away the defender, and he's getting himself towards the goal. Can Stankov ice it? No, that's a good time challenge. Nicely timed challenge coming in from the defender. That was Matthew Salmon there. And it's gonna end up being a goal kick. It's very risky, obviously, to do it in that dangerous area, especially coming in from behind, but he did well to get his legs out and around in front of the ball. So when the player came in, he went right towards the ball. As we see a nice turn from Pasquale. He's going to get towards the right side. Mastrangeli tries to get that ball in towards the penalty area. Quanbury. Can he settle it? Quanbury! No, cannot find the goal. It looks like we got some cramps going on here for Bolton. As Nathan Bello getting ready to come back on the field to play. As Russell Bolton as well is looking to re-enter for Oak Ridges. Aiden Gooley will be checking out. And Massangelli will be checking out as well here for Oak Ridges. Looks like they're just trying to get these substitutions worked out. As Bello and Argueta coming back into the game. And in Gooley as well coming out. And the injured player, I think that's Giuliano over there. Oh no, it's Luca Marsico is the injured player who's getting some assistance getting off the field. So Marsico's out and Argueta back in, and here come Oak Ridges again. Tino gonna hit this ball high in the air. Ball goes towards the far side of the field for Oak Ridges. Karuba back inside. There's a nice sliding challenge, but stops him momentarily. He's going to get towards Bulgin! And he can't get towards Szymanski on the second effort. No, he can't find a way through. The Knights are pressing on that penalty area. Can they test Rossi? One more attack for Oak Ridges. And here it comes for a corner kick. Everybody should be in the penalty area if you're in blue. Goalkeeper should be up inside the penalty area. And as soon as I say that, there he starts to go. As it looks like Matthew Salmon, he's going to have to come off the field to play. And it looks like they're going to have to make a change here for the bloody knee coming there from Matthew Salmon. And full credit goes to Peter Kaleckia, the Bolton player, pointed out to the referee that his knee was bleeding. And there's forcing to make the substitution, putting in Mason Pye. And there comes the header, and it's going to be headed wide of the goal from Szymanski. And I'm not sure if there's going to be enough time for Oak Ridges to get one more attack. There's quite a few stoppages of play. And this one's going to go all the way towards the back line, but has to get this ball up quickly. Yes, there's plenty of time, but we did have the injury. And there goes the full-time whistle. Your men's under 21 MilkUP Ontario Cup final are the Bolton Wanderers with a 2-1 victory over the Oak Ridges Knights. Congratulations go out to Bolton and to both teams on an incredible journey to make it here towards this final. As we also thank you again towards our proud partners for today's event. Our broadcast partners, Hub International Insurance Brokers. Our premier partners, Toronto FC, DFO, CPL, BMO, and Circle K. Our official apparel partners, O'Neill Sportswear, as well as Respect in Sport, Power Up Sports, and others, the award store. As we take a look towards that final stats, and of course shots on goal favoring Oak Ridges. They put a lot of effort towards the Bolton goal in the second half, but they just was not able to find a breakthrough and really challenged the goal of Matthew Rossi. Full credit to Bolton though, they came out strong and fast, and they got 2 goals in quickly. And they are able to make it count as they go home with the Ontario Cup trophy. Okay, congratulations towards both teams, but of course, make sure to reminder, folks, if you want to see more behind-the-scenes footage and post-game interviews with the player of the match, make sure to download Ontario Soccer My Soccer app powered by BMO, and it features exclusive content such as the behind-the-scenes footage you won't find anywhere else. Make sure to download the app for free today from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, and don't miss any of the action for the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup Final. But for myself, this has been Martin Ohms. As you'll see there, as they take a look, we'll have a word with the player of the match, which is the goalkeeper, Matthew Rossi. Make sure to download the app, and you'll be able to find out more on what goalkeeper Matthew Rossi has to say. But for myself, this has been Martin Ohms here on the play-by-play commentary. Coming up next will be the medal and trophy ceremonies. But thank you all who have tuned in all day long on a thrilling day of Ontario Cup action. We'll be back with more Ontario Cup action in September. But until then, this has been Martin Ohms here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.
We only got 2 buses. Lucas and someone else got. At least they had a Jonathan. Jonathan. Why are they